Hello, and this is Svempa. Welcome to another replay, the third that will be uploaded, I believe. This will be me and my constant platoon companion, Hugashaka. We'll be playing a beautiful little game on the terrible map, El Halluf. I'm a bit unfair when I say it's terrible, but I think it needs rebalancing and more cover, mainly, because it's a nightmare to play this. Like, for instance, if you're on a tank destroyer, where you can get, you should really be stationary most of the time, not always, but if you know how to play tank destroyer, you understand what I mean. But anyway, I'll be personally having a bit of a dodgy match, but I'll be getting there anyway. You'll see what I mean later. The thing is that the northeastern spawn will basically cram the majority of their players into the A3, B3, territory. The corner where you can, if you win it, you'll of course dominate the game, but if the other team is a bit defensive and has a few players up at A2 and a few players down at C1 to protect from rushes, then it's quite imbalanced, so to speak. And the thing is with this map, I feel, that makes it a bad map, or at least a weirdly balanced map, in the same way that, for instance, Serene Coast or Camp Coast is the way that it encourages people to just remain stationary for an entire game. And the thing is that if you rush to A3, you can get a good push in, but the thing is that most of the time you'll be thrashed anyway, because the rest of the one or the other team, like for instance if you push from the northern side, the other team might just be stationary at C1 and just pound your ass when you come down. Or as in this game, where they are very few on this side and the east, which makes it so that I will be able to push right through the middle and just basically shoot them in the arse as they try to pincer maneuver around our team at A2, which aren't quite doing what they aren't smart, the people on A2. I'm sorry to say, but it's easy to get pulled into a what's called a lemming train. It's really easy to be pulled into it, because you choose a place to go and all of a sudden, well, the entire team's with you. Well, and it's dangerous to go on alone in this game. It generally is, at least. But right now, I'm reasonably certain that they are mostly up at E3, A4 area. And therefore I stop here. It's a dangerous move, which generally you should get punished for, but apparently this time I'm not, because they aren't there. So I can basically just stroll down into the middle of the field and up a bit in their slope, and just, have a fun time being the great tank that this is, because it's the T-34-85. This is one of my personal favorites in form of tanks, because the gun with the 180 alpha damage, 144 pen, 0.35 accuracy and 2.3 second aim time, it's an amazing 85mm gun. The pen is the worst part of it, but the thing is that this is such a good brawler and sniper that it doesn't matter. You can just fire away at the weak spots. And this is even a tier 7 game, and of course I'm shooting at the back of these guys, but generally you get so few bounces, because you're just never in a position where we have to shoot at anything thicker than 50, 60, maybe if you're really unlucky and get into tier 8 game, 80mm of armor. Thanks to the fact that this is such a great brawler. As you can see, I'm missing quite a few shots, which is I generally don't do, but yeah, it's 400 meters, so it's the point where this gun gets a little bit worse. But Yeah, most of them hit anyway, which is enough, because now you'll see the amazing damage potential of this tank, because it fires so quickly and aims just quick enough, so you never really have to, you don't have to delay your shots any more than the reload does. So it's a great tank, and as you can see I'm in that special position where they can't spot me, but I can spot them because they are spotted by the rest of my team. And as you can see, I'm trying to prevent the pincer movement around the guys in A2, but or in B2 right now. But as you can see, I missed too many shots at the beginning, but this will work out anyway. And now I spot that the T-20 is in trouble against the KV-1S. Sadly, I wasn't really paying attention, so he died. So now I decided to avenge his death. But this is also the randomness that is this map, because the truth is that if you're not camping, you just get this incredible melee brawl, where all of a sudden the entirety of both sides are
we didn't penetrate their armor.
Just bashing head-on into each other and just getting really weird. Yeah, it just ends up being a weird game where people like me who are a bit fiddly just gets in the back of everyone. Therefore I don't like this map, because it can be so incredibly dominated by artillery, and that makes me a bit sad. And as you can see, that one probably went in. But anyway, because of the fact that it's so open, because there's not enough cover on certain spots, it can be so easily dominated by artillery. I'm going to switch to premium against this Black Prince, because I don't want to miss this game. I think it was the ×5 bonus this game for me, which was quite nice. I think I got close to 10k, but the point really I'm trying to make is that this map rewards patience a little bit too much. Unless you're really unlucky and both sides, or one side rushes too far, A2, A3 from the south for instance, you just tend to get steamrolled and then you're just basically fucked. And the truth is that you can play this very aggressively, but most of the time when there's artillery involved, you will get severely punished. But as you can see, that was that game. I fired way too many shots and hit way too few, but still got 3,500 plus damage, and well, didn't really take much damage because I timed it well and realized that, oh, there's no one on this flank. So I pushed down and, well, basically proved to you why it's such a dangerous map to be in, and why it's a bit imbalanced. Because as you can see, I could just put shot after shot into the rest of them without any problems really, because I was in cover from those up on their hill at C6, you know, the spot where you can snipe to A3, A2, and they couldn't see me, so I could just put shot after shot into their front, and by that I mean the front of their group, so to speak, in the asses of them. So it was quite interesting, and there you have it. That was El Halluf with Svempa. I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed my analysis.